Hi friends, welcome to one more edition of from the WhiteSpace Bookshelf. As I was reflecting before sharing this book, I was going through the typically as marketers we know that the marketing model: awareness, interest, desire, and action. Now, when I'm making these videos, I find that I share them on LinkedIn. I see a couple of people liking it, uh, and maybe commenting on it. I get one or two people gave me very encouraging responses after 1 month that based on your recommendation we bought that book. It's opened, it's changed my mind. So what does this got to do with the IDA model? See, friends, I am a very strong believer of intellectual obesity, right? So when I look at IDA model: awareness, interest, desire, and action. When I'm putting these videos out, I'm trying to create awareness about something. Some of you might see the video, some of you will like, some of you may be interested to hear the whole video. So that's interest. Then desire. Desire means, okay, I want to read this book. I will read this book, and then action to buying the book. But there's one more step beyond that. That is AIDAA, action and applying that knowledge. So reading a book and sensitizing your mind, if that knowledge is not getting captured, is getting applied, then it's actually a waste. But as we say, we know the funnel goes like this. IDA funnel goes like this. So that's fine. I just wish that more people could go through these videos. Not because, as I said, I want to increase the subscriber base or something, or get more likes. My interest is, what is my selfish motive? My selfish motive is to get more and more people to read. Friends, I have read, I'm not saying that, I have had the good fortune of meeting with some of the most productive leaders. I've had the good fortune of meeting some very, very productive and inspiring people, not directly, but through books. And one very important thing which comes out is the taking the time out for reading. Reading is a habit for self-development, and reading an application, then what we call, it's a killer app. Reading an application is a killer app. You cannot go, if in today's world, when you look at your profession, look at the profession we are in, the profession you are in. If we are not adapting, if we are not applying, we will just remain a me too. Then we are also me too. So I think reading an application is a very critical tool in self-development. Don't do this to impress others. Don't do this to show others how knowledgeable you are. But show others, demonstrate that knowledge in terms of your action. So I'm sorry for giving a little bit of gyan in the beginning. I thank the couple of people who have reverted on the books which were discussed, and they bought it, and they have at least they've liked it. I will request to all of them to please start applying those learnings. The rest of you, if you can spread the awareness, good. If you can like and subscribe, good, because it gives me an idea of how many people are actually now getting to read, start reading. One more positive thing which has come out is I see a lot more posts, which are coming now. People are sharing books. There have been people before the video series started. They've been sharing some of the books they have read, and they share the entire key learnings. And my request would be, even when you follow those those articles and those the books which they've written about, please do not take that as it. Go and buy the book and read it. As I said, this is reading an application. Reading, when you reflect on your reading, that actually stretches in your mind. Otherwise, there is no point. It's just a tick mark activity, right? So, what book do we talk about today? Today is again one of those gems, friends, which I will talk about. Let me put it this way. How do I introduce this book to you? Okay. What is the most precious resource we have, friends, in our lives? What is the most precious resource? It is time. We cannot increase even 1 second of the time which has been allocated to us by the Almighty. We cannot create that. Whatever is in our you know, whatever we have to give, whatever has been designed, that's the finiteness of time. Now, in the terms of finiteness of time, there are in our cluttered daily lives, there are huge amount of distractions and detractors who suck away that time and that precious time, and they render us, make it life more complex and complex. And we all talk about, I mean, those of you who know me and my company know that we talk about and we practice simplicity. We value the client's time, we value our own time, right? And simplicity is a way to make sure that your productivity expands, your time is gets more utilized into doing things where you can make an impact. Now, when it comes from people, management gurus, or even management consultants like us or whatever, it seems as soft gyan. Now, does it actually have an impact? Can it have an impact on my personal and professional and financial lives? Some people we cannot answer. I cannot give you the answers to whether simplicity actually helps. But what about if two people who run, one of them who runs a investment fund, and they are typically what we would call hardcore number driven. If they talk about that the ways to reach your potential is through simplicity, and they take the views from global and Indian leaders and professional entrepreneurs, and they string it to a story to prove that why simplicity and how simplicity helps, and more importantly, how you can apply that simplicity. Won't you be interested to listening to them? If yes, then this is the book for you. The Victory Project, 6 Steps to Peak Potential by Saurabh Mukherjee and Anupam Gupta. Who's Saurabh Mukherjee? Who's Anupam Gupta? You can find them about them. I'll just give you a very, very small brief. Saurabh Mukherjee is a LSE, London School of Economics graduate. In 2014, 15 and 16, he was voted as India's leading equity strategist by Asia Money Poll. So if he is talking about simplicity and how you can achieve simplicity, I think it's worth listening. Number 2 is Anupam Gupta. Who is he? He's a CA. He is a chartered accountant by qualification. His profession is as an investment analyst. He runs his own podcast called, he hosts this podcast called Paisa Vaisa, which was in, I think, 2019. Yes, 2019, it was voted as the best business podcast in Asia. Now, these are the people who have written a book on simplicity. So I think without any further ado, just go and buy it. Just go and buy it, read it, and see what you can apply. This book resonated with me so much, though I read it I read it this year only, 2023. But I could, resonate with whatever value system. It was the validation of the value systems by which me and WhiteSpace we are trying to build on the premises of simplicity. And yes, there is a very interesting concept of simplicity premium. Read the book to find out. I will not talk more about it. Right? So, friends, thank you so much for watching. As I would say, if you are watching, if you are interested to spread the reading, please do share these videos with your friends. And you, please, I would request you to like and subscribe so that you can get alerts for subsequent readings. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.